Merry Christmas, damn it. You know, there's a reason that earlier today I tweeted out that I am relatively confident that today Jay Clayton received coal. I'm highly confident that Jay Clayton, who has just resigned as chairman of the SEC, I'm highly confident, relatively confident at least, that he has received coal today. Here's a headline from crypto media outlet U Today. Breaking. Bitstamp becomes first major exchange to halt XRP trading due to SEC lawsuit. Going to be running through that as well as this piece from the same media outlet. Another crypto money manager drops XRP following SEC lawsuit. But before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you would please ever so delicately tap the like button, I would appreciate the support. But don't get all smashy with it. Just a little frilly, delicate little tap will do. And also go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel to show your holiday spirit or some such nonsense. Because why the hell not? What a Christmas gift, huh? What a great Christmas. This is the best year we've ever had, isn't it? I'm telling you. So, look, I've been talking about the potential for something like this for the last few days. And I remember, and most people get it. I get it. The vast majority of the humans listening to me right now understand what's going on, and that there was potential for something like this to happen. There's a small percentage of the people that listened to me when I started talking a few days ago about exchanges, and perhaps major exchanges, at least temporarily, delisting or no longer allowing the trade of XRP. There's some people saying that I was spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Well, to be fair, there's uncertainty. I mean, I'm never 100% sure about anything. So yeah, uncertainty, a little bit of doubt. Fear, no, not for me anyway. But I feel like when people say FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt, they don't mean it the way it should literally be taken. What they actually mean when they say it is that you're spreading this message, which includes the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt. And you're doing it for nefarious reasons. You're doing it with the intent of spreading fear, whether or not there should be. Like, that's what people actually mean when they say FUD. But that's not the way that I look at it. And so I've been saying, though, for days here, that there could be United States exchanges, big ones, that end up going this route here. And perhaps even Coinbase will. I cited that, and I've been saying that for days. But that's not to scare people. It's just like, let's be aware that this is something that's on the table, because the SEC is claiming that XRP is a security. Now, I know that it's not. I suspect you believe the same. I mean, if you're an XRP holder, holy hell, if any of us thought it was actually a security, would we be doing what we're doing? Like, would we be investing in XRP at all? And look, I'm not a financial advisor. I am not offering financial advice, so do not buy or sell anything because anything I say are right. I just think it's fun to talk about this stuff as a fun hobby, super duper. But still, I'm happy to share my opinion. I firmly believe that XRP is not a security, and I think that as time passes, it'll be proven in the courts as well. And so, talk about a silver lining, silver lining on steroids once this gets settled, I think. But in the short term, is it a surprise that there are exchanges that are like, nope, legal risk, don't want to touch this? And so in the short term, it's not going to matter. Like, there's going to be all sorts of bad news. It's a scary time. And either XRP is worth a fortune in the future or it goes to zero. But I've always felt that way. And I happen to be Mr. XRP Bull, and I've always understood that even from the very beginning days for me, November 2017, when I jumped into crypto, I never believed XRP was a security, but I always understood that there's a lack of regulatory clarity in this space. And XRP is a major cryptocurrency in the space, so I understood there was a possibility something like this could happen, but I don't think it's an appropriate claim. So let's go on this. And by the way, I do want to mention this too. As I'm recording, XRP is at 33.7 cents. And so when this news hit, which I'm about to run through, you can see it was right here. So it was at 37.5 cents. As soon as this news broke, it dropped down to 28.3 cents according to Live Coin Watch. Has since rebounded a bit. And, if there are more exchanges that are going to announce that they're going this path, then, okay, maybe we'll see even more of this. But it's not the end of the world. Nothing has changed over the last few days functionally about XRP's actual utility. Either XRP is or is not a security. Nothing has changed here. This is just additional news. And Bitstamp is protecting itself, and they're a major Ripple partner. I got that. And this could impact certainly the corridor in the short term, the United States to Mexico corridor, which is the one that MoneyGram uses. And okay, and so if there's a pause in it, and thank you SEC for nothing, which is why again Jay Clayton is I'm relatively certain is receiving coal today. All right, so anyway, end of the piece. Bitstamp has announced its suspension of XRP trading, joining the rapidly growing list of other crypto exchanges that have moved to remove the token from their platforms. Starting from January 8th, 2021, its U.S. customers will no longer be able to deposit or trade the fourth largest cryptocurrency. Here's the actual tweet I will read. In light of the SEC's recent filing alleging XRP is a security, we are going to halt XRP trading and deposits for all U.S. customers on January 8th, 2021. Other countries are not affected. And so it also speaks to the fact that XRP, keep in mind, it is genuinely decentralized. You know, Ripple doesn't have any special permissions over the XRP ledger, which is one of many reasons that it's silly to believe that XRP is a security. Other countries disagree with Jay Clayton and the approach the SEC has taken here. And other countries will be allowed to continue to trade it because they don't care what the hell the United States has to say about it. Because again, it's global. And so I think it'll get worked out in the United States ultimately, but the rest of the world not affected here. And so here's the actual, here's the page from the Bitstamp site, on the Bitstamp site rather. And you'll still be able to withdraw your XRP if you have it on their exchange. But, you know, in the short term, here's the concern. You know, the corridor that MoneyGram is using, it could effectively be shut down. We haven't heard specifically from Ripple or Bitstamp what this is going to do, or MoneyGram, none of the three of them. But I don't know for sure if that's going to be the case, because look, part of what makes on-demand liquidity possible, which of course on-demand liquidity utilizing XRP as a bridge currency, part of what makes it possible is a huge part is that people are already buying and selling XRP on exchanges, so we're just taking advantage of that existing liquidity because humans want to speculate, right? It's also the case, though, that exchanges like Bitstamp, which is a key partner for Ripple for on-demand liquidity, it's also the case that they hold a ton of XRP. And so just what they stated here is nothing specifically about on-demand liquidity. So the question is here, okay, fine. They're not allowing U.S. customers to speculate on XRP anymore. Got it. But they hold a bunch of XRP themselves. So is that still going to be able to be tapped into for on-demand liquidity, or does it shut down the corridor? That's something that we don't know. And I've been wondering, before this news even broke, I'd been pondering this myself. I was like, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll just seriously just have to sit here and wait and see. I'll share with you some thoughts from Galgatron because I just think he's a rather insightful XRP community member and just want to share with you what he had to say on this. Here's a tweet from this morning. I hate to be the one to say it, but on-demand liquidity will most likely struggle with adoption until this case is settled, or maybe if Ripple moves their headquarters. On-demand liquidity won't work with XRP as a security, and even though we all know it's not, banks and other financial institutions won't touch it till that's determined. Some would argue that the rest of the world can move on with on-demand liquidity, but I'd argue that while Ripple HQ remains in the United States, there'd be too much risk for a company to implement RippleNet. This doesn't necessarily give competition an upper hand because the outcome of this case is very important to all companies that may wish to leverage crypto as bridge currencies. And so that's pretty well in line with the way that I'd been thinking about this myself here. And so things might, in the short term, just be aware of this. They might start to seem increasingly scary with stuff like this happening and more bad news along the way. I suspect there will be other cryptocurrency exchanges making announcements like this and firms saying that they don't want to touch this thing. But look, the damage is already done. So even if more scary news comes out, even if it affects people emotionally and it results in a price fluctuation for XRP to the downside, okay, fine. Like I acknowledge that. Like I get that. That's likely to happen, and fine. But it doesn't change the fact of whether or not XRP is a security. This is still going to get hashed out in court, or there will be a settlement. And if there's a settlement, you know Ripple's not going to settle if part of the settlement is some sort of admission that XRP is a security. So to me, ultimately, in the end, this is. I still firmly believe this, and fine, I could be wrong, but I still firmly believe that this is going to be worked out. XRP is not a security. I can't believe that it's going to ultimately get classified as that in the United States. In the face of, it's like just what every other country already knows that has spoken publicly about it and had, presented a policy. Every other G20 nation says that's talked about it anyway. does not believe that XRP is a security, and even other departments within the United States have stated that XRP is a virtual currency. So it's just the SEC here. And I still think this is, in all likelihood, going to go away, but it's going to seem scary in the short term. And if you're scared out there today, I don't blame you. It just means you're a normal human. I don't blame you one bit. And I get it, because I get why people would be scared. We have skin in the game. And if this does not go the way we want it to, then what if XRP goes to zero? That's the fear you're having, right? I totally get it. You're rational. That makes sense. I got it. And it could happen, but I don't believe it will happen. It doesn't make sense. And I am going to be firm. I decided that I'm going to hold my XRP. I'm not emotionally responding. And that's just the approach that I've decided to take. Here's some more comments from Galgatron. He wrote, ouch, and Bitstamp is not even an American exchange. There will most likely be more. Be careful. And that was a retweet of what Bitstamp tweeted out this morning, citing that they're no longer going to allow U.S. customers to trade XRP. And so Bitstamp, it's true, they're based out of London, I believe is correct. Yeah, they're based out of London, but they do have a location in the United States. And so there's two on-demand liquidity partners in the United States with Ripple. It's Bittrex and Bitstamp, but almost all the money flows from the United States to Mexico use Bitstamp, not Bittrex. For whatever reason that may be, that's just the case. Galgatron also then wrote, I expect you should be able to withdraw your assets beyond the indicated date, but pay attention to the fact that you will no longer be able to trade XRP beyond that date. In case you're not aware, this directly impacts on-demand liquidity as well, because Bitstamp is one of the on-demand liquidity partner exchanges. Bitstamp's elimination of US-based XRP trading probably completely eliminates the US-Mexico ODL corridor that MoneyGram has been using. And that couldn't, again, like I said, certainly could be the case. Don't know for sure, because maybe the flows will still go just because Bitstamp holds a ton of XRP themselves. I don't know, though. I don't know. We'll just have to sit tight. And because who knows, from a legal perspective, are they going to perceive it as the greatest risk just as continuing to allow trading with United States customers with this charge? Or, since they already hold it themselves, is that not considered a legal risk by them? I don't know the answer. We're just going to have to sit tight and wait. Then there's this piece from you today. Another crypto money manager drops XRP following SEC lawsuit. Let's just get all the bad news out of the way, okay? And then have a Merry Christmas, right? Boston-based cryptocurrency money manager Sarson Funds has dropped XRP from all of its products, according to a recently posted investment update. The move is directly related to the lawsuit filed against affiliated blockchain company Ripple by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission on December 22nd. Here's a quote. We are writing to update our community that per the SEC's newly filed lawsuit against Ripple, we will be dropping XRP from our large coin, small coin, crypto and income and smart crypto products effective today, December 23rd, 2020. We are liquidating all XRP positions as recent actions taken by the SEC have disqualified XRP from our investment portfolio. And so firms, they don't have a reasonable alternative. I get this. And so that's why all this is happening. And so it's going to be messy until this all gets cleared up. Just be prepared for there's going to be a lot of scary sounding news. I personally am not going to be shaken out of this damn market. The SEC is wrong. And I personally believe that Ripple's going to end up being victorious, and we just have to wait and see, wait for that all to pan out. But in the short term, yeah, it's going to be scary, and that's why I don't blame anybody. Like, if you're scared of this and you're worried, if you decide to sell all your XRP, go for it. I understand. I don't think that you're stupid or anything. I think you're making your best rational decision if you're going to do that. I'm not doing that though. I'm going to hold. Either this is worth a fortune in the future, or I'm riding this bitch to zero. I really firmly mean that. And that is that. But the rest of the world disagrees with the stance of Jay Clayton and the SEC. So let's just see how this all pans out. And it's going to be a messy next few months, or maybe over a year. Who knows how long this is going to take. But I'm going to be here. I'm going to be hanging out. If you want to hang out with me, I'm still going to be running this damn channel. I'm still going to be behind Ripple and XRP, and that's I'm just me doing me, man. And this is not emotionally going to make me buy or sell. Like, I'm not going to behave like that, period. So you can tell me what you think in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Hope you guys are doing okay out there. Like, seriously, breathe a little bit. I personally, again, believe, I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little repetitive, but repetition indicates, when humans are repetitious, it just indicates something that's important to them, and that's what I'm trying to get across here. I am not fearful. It's a legitimate concern what's going on here, fine. I am not fearful. I'm not going to You can buy or sell based on fear. And I'm going to be patient. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait. And that's just what I decided is the right thing for me. But I'll wrap it there. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next XRP delisting, to the moon, Lambo!